What is going on, everybody? It's me, the Warlock, and today we are back with Tag Force, and do I have a surprise for you guys? I have not read the comments section in a little bit to see what you guys think of us using the Buster Blader deck, but I do know I have been using it quite a bit. So, I have decided that I was going to build not one, but two completely different decks for us to be using in the next couple of episodes. And by couple, I mean like few. So I'm going to give you a little look into what we are working with, and honestly, it's even unexpected for me to be running this deck, but I did actually end up building a light deck. This light deck is comprised of not just stupid fairy cards, but we have a couple in here, but it is all light cards. We actually ended up pulling a lot of the Jacks, Queens, Kings Knight combo, so they actually make the base of our deck here, and 1600 is not bad by any stretch of the imagination. I've got Maiden of Moonlight, our Queens Knights. We did get Reflect Bounder. Of course, we have to have Sangan. He's kind of like the mascot. We have a couple of really good ones, but one of the more interesting traps we ended up pulling was this Solar Ray, which in the practice duels actually have been very, very effective in terms of winning a duel. We also got Soul. I wanted to run 2 Souls, but I decided to only put 1 in because we are running Tiva as our 1 tribute monster. Didn't realize Stern Mystic was light, so we're going to continue using that. And then our big kind of end board is Wingweaver and Zaborg. And in order to get to Wingweaver, because Wingweaver's a little tough to get to, where is he? We ended up running Kaiser Seahorse because we pulled him. So this deck has performed moderately well in test duels, and it is time for you guys to see how it does, and I think it's only justified that we take on Tristan and the Clowns to start with. This first episode with this deck is kind of just going to be us testing the waters a little bit with this deck. The following episodes will be going against some more noticeable opponents, perhaps. Alrighty, we did end up winning the rock, paper, scissors, therefore we are going to be taking the first turn. And we have a pretty decent, actually, opening hand. Strong Queen's Knight. If we get King's Knight, we get Jack's Knight out for free. Unfortunately, we do only have 1 Jack's Knight. I think that is the worst part about this deck. And I cannot believe I'm unironically using Dream Sprite. I kind of needed just some more lights to fill in some spots. And Dream Sprite has a halfway decent ability where it just cannot be targeted if there's another, I think, what, light type? Or no, as long as I have any other monster card, Dream Sprite can't be targeted. So she's kind of just here to come in, readjust, you know, attacks and force people and just do little 300 flicks every now and then, you know? Alright, Tristan kind of had a boring first turn, 2 sets. I can't blame him too much. I also went with the sets. We don't even need to do the King's Knight play because we can already tribute out Jack's Knight. But the question is, do I want to play Jack's Knight? And the answer is yes, I do want to play Jack's Knight. We did end up running, obviously, White Magical Hat again because, I'm not going to lie, for a card I've never used before, it's kind of fun to watch the opponent have to lose their hand. It's very, very funny to me. Ooh, big wiggle there. Alrighty, we're going to go ahead and end our turn. Tristan is in trouble. He's not doing too hot. What clown did we kill? Ryukishin? That's nothing. Whack-ass clown. Ooh, reinforcements. A little bit of Rhoda action. Okay, I see you. Also, Dream Sprite is kind of just a free bonus to Solar Ray here, which is very funny. Now, I did do some extra pulls from that light pack just later on afterwards, just to see if we could fill in some slots in our deck. We didn't really get a whole lot extra. I was really kind of fishing for Creator Incarnate, so I could potentially run Creator, but we did not end up getting it. We're going to go ahead, enter Battle Phase. Jack's Knight, go ahead, slay that face down card, and it's Sagi the Dark Clown, get chopped up by Jack's Knight. Dream Sprite goes in, I guess she flickers her wings at you or something. I'm not exactly sure how she attacks, given she is but a tiny little sprite. So I'm not quite sure how she attacks. Also, I'm working on the sound and, of course, lighting, because I realized in my previous videos, like, most of my face is shadowed in my little box down here at the bottom. So it's just like, I wanted to work on that as well. I'm going to do a couple of recordings with this current setup, see how it works. I know for a fact I'm going to end up needing more foam than originally thought, just because there's still some echo, but at least it's drastically reduced. I think I need to finish this wall behind the setup and this wall to the right, and we should be okay. Hopefully. Hopefully. We're going to go ahead and bring out white magical hats, and then we're actually going to go ahead and slap a black pendant on him. We got black pendant from doing, you know, the dumbass tutorial stuff that you have to go through with Crowler. We have 3 of those, so we've got 1800 damage burn on the board as we speak. Jack's Knight should be able to clear the field for us. This will allow us to hit him with white magical hat. Shaw, he's going to throw his little Mario hat at Tristan, force him to discard one of his cards, start really whittling him down, and then, of course, little Dream Sprite's going to go ahead and do her little thing again. Whatever it is she does. Ooh, that looked like it was Dream Clown. Was that Dream Clown? Was. That is funny. Dream Clown falls and Dream Sprite lives. Let's go, Dream Sprite. Alright, what's next? We're going to go ahead and end our turn. What you got, Tristan? I'm really interested in seeing what you can do against me right now. I feel pretty confident with our current lineup. Ooh, a little clown zombie. Oh, heart. I totally forgot you had heart rocking out right now. Nothing? Something? Something. Okay, that's fine. We can do a little bit of something here and there. We want to get Soul of Purity and Light out on the field. Soul of Purity and Light is such a funny card. And damn, do I wish I had gotten that earlier. We could call the Haunted Queen's Knight back onto the field and actually probably put us within lethal range of Solar Ray. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Gonna go ahead, click Call of the Haunted, bring Queen's Knight back to the field. She's not the strongest in the world, but she is okay. Oh no, we're not going to be within lethal range, but we'll get pretty damn close to it. Solar Ray is fun. I also did not realize, while I was going through light cards, I didn't realize that there's a lot of, like, really good light card support. I'm talking stuff that just lets you bring your entire fucking hand, your entire graveyard back to your hand by sacrificing whatever's in your hand. So if you got a whole bunch of really good monsters you want back, you can just bring them back. Solar Ray, which is 600 burn per light monster on the field, which is also incredibly strong for a burn card. On top of that, we've got Reflect Bounder. I'm gonna go ahead and bring out Reflect Bounder. There's another one, I think it's next. No, it's not Next to Be Lost, but it's got the same, like, Shining Friendship in it. I don't remember what it's called, but it just straight up lets you bring 2 light cards back to your hand or your deck. I don't recall exactly which one it was. We are probably going to win this turn. There we go. Clown Zombie gets cut. We're going to go ahead, hit him with White Magical Hat. Yeah, we definitely win this turn. With a full stacked board of light monsters, we're just going to Solar Ray him into oblivion. And White Magical Hat's going to do a little bit of trolling. There we go. White Magical Hat did a little bit of trolling and got rid of the Fiend Comedian. Reflect Bounder, go ahead. There we are. Then we've got my magnificent Queen's Knight, who's going to do a little bit of cutting here and there. And then Dream Sprite is going to... Well, you're already in lethal range as we speak. I do want to see how much damage this Solar Ray does with a full board. I don't want to do the math myself, so I'm going to let the game do the math for me. Show me how much damage a full board of light does. Come on, show me. We know it kills you. 3,000. Woohoo! That is a crazy burn card. 3,000 damage just because you have a full board. Okay. Tristan is gone. Alrighty, as always with Tristan gone, he didn't give us a whole lot of money. It's fine, we're just not going to buy packs this day. We're going to go ahead, cut away to the afternoon duel. I will be right back once I find the afternoon. Alrighty, and we're back. We're going to I went to the cliffside to do our afternoon duel because we got a couple of options here. We've got Zanny with the Trap Runner deck, and we have Kuda with Steel Beauty, and I don't remember exactly what Steel Beauty is, so I kind of want to fight that. I don't remember if this is the Commencement Dance deck or if this is like the Empress Judge deck, but either way, we're gonna go Scissors. Always go Scissors against Slifer Red, baby. I really wish I remembered what this deck actually was. I clearly beat it at some point, as I have a little one victory sticker against this guy, but I don't remember exactly what it is. As you saw, we got the first turn off on Kura, and we actually have a fairly decent hand to start with as well. We're pretty much guaranteed to get Zaborg, which is phenomenal. I love Zaborg. Honestly, Zaborg is probably going to be the poster boy of this deck, because I love Zaborg so much, and he's just a freaking sick card, man. We're going to go ahead. I'm going to bring out Stern Mystic. Stern Mystic is going to hold the field, hopefully. As I said, don't really remember what this deck actually comprises of. Steel Beauty makes me think machines, but it also makes me think some of the cool female, like fusion monsters, for example. But he is setting a card, which means... Robotic Knight is super duper defensive, but I'm not exactly sure. Interdimensional Matter Transporter, great card. I think we just straight up tribute for Zaborg, get Big Daddy himself out, destroy the enemy's card. That'll give me an idea of what exactly I'm dealing with again. We're going to not destroy ourselves. That would suck. We're not activating any effects. We don't need to. And it is Blast Juggler. So we are dealing with machinery, which makes me think we're probably going to be dealing with some of the heavier machine cards. I am going to hold on to Call of the Haunted. I don't really need Stern Mystic. He's actually one of the... I'm not going to say he's the weakest. He is still very average in his attack for the rest of the deck. But I've got Queen's Knight, King's Knights, and all sorts of other stuff to kind of, fit that spot. I don't need Stern Mystic back. The only reason I would need him is if I wanted to go for a tribute in a turn. I don't want to sack Zaborg, because who wants to sack freaking a Monarch? Come on now. Monarchs are sick. We're going to go ahead, cancel out of that. Draw Monstacado. Karma Cut is a great card. We're going to set Fiend Reflection. We don't need it right now. Move. I don't know why I went to end phase. I should have just killed his face down, but that's okay. Even if he gets a tribute, I've got means to deal with a tribute. It is... Wait a minute. Machines and dinosaurs? Your deck is called Steel Beauty. Are you using Cybersaurus, sir? It's gotta be one face up, right? He's gotta be running Cybersaurus. Do I care about losing Fiend Reflection? I don't really care about. Actually, losing Fiend Reflection might help me in the long run, because that puts 2 lights into my graveyard if I draw a soul. Ugh. Okay, you want a rare gold up? Well, now I'm going to... No, I'm going to save Karma Cut. I don't need to use Karma Cut right now. Karma Cut is too handy to use if you get something big out. Dream Sprite is a beautiful card to pull right now. Now, if you want to attack me, you must attack Zaborg, which means the rest of my... Oh, no, it doesn't force them to attack Zaborg. It just means they can't attack Dream Sprite. But that's also okay. I was going to say, that would be very, very funny. But she only has 300 attack. She's not getting over whatever defense mode scrub Kura has decided to play. So we're going to go ahead, cancel out of that. All right. Kura, come on. What you got, man? Show me what you got. Show me what you got. You've got more defense mode, huh? Fair enough. We're going to go ahead, click draw button. Spirit Caller is... this was another filler card that I put in. It doesn't really help me a whole lot. But actually, I think... Do I have a level 3? No, I don't. I was going to say, she's kind of here to fetch out cards that are not as good as others. And also, kind of, if I ever get, area level limit bead, or if I ever have to deal with, like, Gravity Bind, she allows me to refetch out a level 3, just in case they somehow overpower it. And I do actually run a couple of equips in this deck. I think I run the Shining... I should have attacked with Dream Sprite, done a little bit of slapping. I am fumbling right now, but, I think it's called Shining Castle I'm running in this, and you guys obviously saw that I'm running Black Pendant. So we do have ways to make our level 3 stronger in the case of coming across those cards. Ooh, my magnificent King's Knight! He enters the battlefield. We're going to go ahead, click Battle Phase. Zaborg? Nah, King's Knight can clear this. No problem. You got this, King's Knight. I believe in you. Yeah, 100%. That's where Steel Beauty comes into effect. He's running Cyber cards. So we are talking Cybersaurus. We are talking the 2 Robo-Yarus. That's what he's running. We're going to go ahead. Zaborg, Lightning Strike! There we go. He's going to go ahead and do some zapping. And then my stupid little Biomage is going to do some stuff. And then Dream Sprite is going to get her licks in as well because she's small and adorable and she wants to flap her wings at you, Cora. Prepare to be flapped. There we go. Get flapped. You're down to 950. I don't think you have a ghost of a chance, Cora. Not at all. Card. There we go. Another Karma Cut. Gonna go ahead, click Battle Phase. King's Knight, clear this field. There we are. Robo-Yaru and Zaborg. Final blow. Oh, yeah, right, that. There we are. Zaborg sweeps Cora off the face of the planet. Alrighty, now with Cora defeated, he gave us like $200. As I said, we're not really going to be able to buy packs at the end of this episode. We're just not going to have the money for it. But we're now going to skip ahead to our night duel. And once we get our night duel done, that's probably going to be it for the episode. Let's go. I will be right back. Alright, we are back for our night duel, and I've decided I'm going to go against Shannon. I went down to the harbor because I feel like I have to go to the harbor to begin progressing the story, but I don't know if that starts after I complete the first week here at Duel Academy. But we're going to go against Shannon's World of Insects deck. And since we're not running insects, hopefully we don't have to worry about insect barrier. I'm going to click rock. Oh, we won! Suck it, Shannon. Alrighty, so we ended up getting turn 1. You guys saw that I did just nail him in the rock, paper, scissors. This is a odd first hand, if I can be totally honest. But we opened with Dunames, which is hopefully going to guarantee us Tiva. And Tiva is funny because when Tiva comes out, he doesn't get to attack me the following turn. So, not that I think he's going to be able to, if I clear his field. Oh, never mind. With Gaia Power, that changes kind of what we're talking about here. But still not enough. You're still, oh, you've got Insect Armor. Of course you do. Oh, man. Okay, Shannon. I kind of forget your World of Insects deck is a Tron deck. So, you're going to go ahead and do that. Good job. You got me. You tricked me. Tricksy bastard. We got Black Pendant, which means we need to, I don't know if we have a way to, not without our traps and stuff, I don't think we have a way to keep something on the board long enough for us to get it out. We don't really have anything with 2,500 defense that isn't a tribute. Howling Insect 1,700, not bad. Problem with having an all-white deck is when it comes to Tron decks like this where they run something that's like, oh yeah, Earth types get a bonus. We are at a massive disadvantage. Draw a card. Queen's Knight. Nah, that won't help. As I say, we could do the Queen's Knight, King's Knight play, but we don't have any realistic way to get both of them out with that. Oh, man, cool. Got an alpha there. Shannon already has us in a little bit of a bind. I'm not going to lie to you. If we get Soul, though, Soul would be good. Ooh, 2450. We need to draw Soul now. Or Shining Castle. If we get either of those two, we're fine. There's really a hope. To your deck and shuffle it. This is one of the light support cards I was talking about before. Do I have a way to kill this? I don't right now. Shannon is going to cook me. Set Shay of Hope. And then we are going to take our L, I guess. Yeah, we're gonna have to take our L. That is a shame. I mean, technically I could have, you know, tributed something, but... Alright, I couldn't tribute something. I would have had to put Black Pendant on it, but I need my Black Pendant for my tributes. Damn, Shannon whooped us! Ow. I'm gonna click Ray of Hope now. That is rough, not opening it with any of our control traps. Or spells. I've got spells as well, which give me the control I would need. That was actually a bad idea for me if I was surviving past this turn, but we're not. Alright, we're going to have to run it back against Shannon. I will be right back for the run back. Alrighty, and we are back for the salty run back against Shannon, who absolutely whooped us last time. We are going to go right ahead, get the Names out. This time we actually have stuff we might be able to do if he gets that crazy Tron play again. Still not an ideal turn 1, but it is better than it was. Now if he gets Gaia Power, I can pop it. If he puts a Insect Armor on something, I can pop it. We're going to go ahead. We're going to get Dream Sprite out. We're going to go straight to Wing Weaver as soon as we possibly can, because we now know this is a power game. We need to get stronger than him, faster than he does. This is Silent Insect. It is not. It's Kuwagata. Hey, that's the thing that beat our ass last time. And Dream Sprite's going to flap her wings angrily at you. There we go. We're just going to stay ahead on the power game. That is what we got to do. Wing Weaver comes out. I slap a Black Pendant on her, and she runs the table, essentially. I don't think he can Tron up fast enough to beat a Wing Weaver. And if he does, I've got a Dust Tornado to ensure that he doesn't keep the damage bonus. Alright, as I said, we're not wasting any time. We have seen how quickly the damage can get out of control on Shannon's side. If he gets something like an Insect Knight, that would suck for us, because then he could Tron that to hell. We're going to go ahead, Black Pendant. We're going to make Wing Weaver a 3250. That's going to be hard for him to deal with, no matter what he plays. Alright, go ahead, Wing Weaver. Wing Weaver might be my strongest card in terms of power, but she is by no means the mascot of this deck. Who really gives a fuck about Wing Weaver? Honestly, comments, if you give a fuck about Wing Weaver, let me know, so I can look at you and question your decisions and morals. Ooh, what are we going to? Hercules Beetle? It kind of feels like a waste of that insect imitation if you ask me, but that's just me. End our turn. I'm surprised you haven't gone for Quagger Hercules, I think it's called. Oh, nice, and now we've got a call. Let's go ahead and get Maiden of Moonlight out. Oh, so beautiful. It's the Moonlight. We're going to go ahead, Wing Weaver, crack that Carapace. I don't know exactly how she attacks. It literally only says she prays for hope and peace or something like that. Peace and hope, I was correct. So I don't really know how she attacks or why she has 2,750 attack points, but she does, and that's just what we're going to accept. Oh, Shannon put his hand on the deck. That's GG's. There's no way you don't have something you can play. They 100% just surrendered. That's what that was. Let's say there's no way you don't have something you can use. What are my options? I'm going to freaking stunt on you now. Dust Tornado. Destroy whatever he has in that back row. What was it? What silly card? Oh, Fulfillment? Wait. I don't know why you have... Oh, Javelin Beetle. That's why you would have that. Then we're going to call the Haunted. We're going for style points, given how much Shannon clowned us last freaking duel against him. There we go. Hit him with that. You don't have a hand trap, so I'm not concerned about it. King's Knight, go ahead. Boom. He comes out, and now we're going to hit him with Dunames. And we're going to finish it with Wing Weaver. Dunames, go ahead. I don't know exactly how you attack either, but you're one of the few fairies in my light deck. And then we're going to go ahead, and Wing Weaver is going to end this duel with 3250. Whoo! Big damage number, baby. She can kill a Blue Eyes. Shannon's gone. Woo! Alrighty, guys. Well, that's going to be it for this episode as we stare wistfully out into the ocean today. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, please make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. It shows me you want to see more of this content, which I think you do. And also leave a comment. Tell me if you like the light deck we're doing, if you want to see me duel anybody in particular, whether it's to watch me get my ass beat or to see if I can beat them, or if you know if you have a concept of a deck you would like me to. Remember, don't send me a deck list, just give me a boss monster or a concept you'd like to see. Anyways, I've been the War Boss, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye-bye.